Swipe down to stop, double to flick.
All righty then. You know, this is our first time. Good morning to all of you. I am Yolanda Powell, and I am delighted to finally, I guess, brace the winter storm for me of Periscope. This is huge because, you know, the men can get up early in the morning and they can just brush their teeth and they can flip their little, you know, wig or comb their bald hair back. But, you know, we got to put on makeup and we got to do all of the other things. So it was a real challenge this morning. But here, marketplacepreneurs and those who are, listen, if I have to get up early, if I have to slay Goliath before sundown, whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm Yolanda Powell, and I am the power speakerpreneur. I am the power speaker reformer and the power speaking coach. And I realize that I have got to get out here and help us get ready for this marketplace mandate that heaven has put upon us. Listen, this is no time to play small. It is no time to consider yourself a small voice on the planet. God has been positioning his people, particularly, I heard this morning, his intercessors to arise, to ascend, and to aspire. It is time for us who have been faithful in a few things. I mean, a real few things. We've been on the backside of the mountain. We've been slaying, you know, the bears. We've been handling the lions. We've been fearful, but we've been slinging. And those who've been slinging on the backside, God has promoted you. This is a season of promotion for those who have been faithful over a few things, for those who have learned the art and the craft of staying up late, getting up early, handling the business and the affairs of the planet. And that includes you. Yes, you and me. We have been those who have no name, those who have no real title, those who nobody really knows. When we say we're going to do something, we get 5 likes. We get a few likes. But God said those days of liking is over because he likes you. He likes me, and he is commenting on heaven's Periscope, on heaven's Facebook, on heaven's Twitter. He is saying, I am pleased with your faithfulness, and he is calling you now to a larger market, to a larger target. He is saying, do not just consider your sphere, do not just consider your office or even the people that you have hired, and you keep pulling your hair out thinking, how in the world and I am going to do the things that I feel in my belly to do. But let me tell you about me. Let me tell you about someone who has been afraid so many times to do the things that I have dreamed. I have dreamed big in my closet of prayer. I have dreamed big on my carpet where I have snotted and cried. I have dreamed big because God has dreamed big in me. But he told me one day, stop praying and move. Did you hear me? Stop praying and move. Move out of the square. Move out of the fear. Move out of that place where you have thought, I don't know how to do this, where there are thousands of people who do. So we have to be the kind of people who stop playing fear games, fear tactics. It's time. I want to come on here this morning to deal with the spirit of fear. That's what I said, the spirit of fear, because I realize that if I'm going to take mountains, the 7 mountains, we're talking about changing the dynamics of family, the dynamics of religion, and changing religions to relationship, changing religion and church to real movement so that people know the Father's heart, that they know the Christos who breaks the yoke and destroys the burden, that they know the power of real love and the power of real kingdom life and home and family and father. You see, we've got to tell those stories. But if we're going to do family and religion and business and media and arts and entertainment and government and all the big wigs of the 7, we cannot be fearful. Fear is never appropriate for kingdom people. So today, if you do nothing else, if you hear nothing else on this first scope for Dr. Yolanda Powell, I need you to look fear in the face and say, and back it up to the wall. And I need you to tell fear, not today, not tomorrow, and not ever again. I am going to do the things that God have called me to do, and I'm not having this conversation with you today. I am not letting you in my marketing space, in my ministry space. I'm talking to ministers and I'm talking to marketplace entrepreneurs, particularly this morning. And the third group is intercessors, those who feel like, well, my place is in the back. I know you have a place in the back. I know you have a place in the closet. But I hear God saying to you, as he said to me, you have prayed yourself to a promotion. Did you hear me? You have prayed yourself to a promotion. And that promotion is you do not stay when God says go. You do not stay shut down in a space that is private when God says go public. And so I'm admonishing the intercessors. I'm admonishing the ministers. I'm admonishing the entrepreneurs, those that are ready, those that have been faithful over a few things. It's time to rule. It's time to reign. It's time to get up. It's time to move forward. It's time to implement ideas. I'm talking about quick action and swift implementation. Do not drag. Say it out loud. Do not drag. It is time out for dragging. It is time out. I've got to look at some of what you're saying. So I put my glasses on. I prayed myself to promotion. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. You know, one of the things that hindered me was the fear of my hair, my teeth, my eyes. What am I going to look like? And I'm saying, you know what? You are an entrepreneur. You are an apostle of Jesus Christ. You are a doctor of letters in terms of biblical instruction. You have done well over 35 years. Girl, get on the Periscope and shut up. And I had to say to myself, shut up. Shut up. Stop talking about stuff that don't make no sense. And so I had to say that to me, and I'm admonishing you to say that to you. Tell her, shut up. Tell that alter ego. Tell that other person that tries to speak in your head. Tell those other voices behind you. Enough already. I've got things to do. Do you know this planet is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God? Do you know that the earth is groaning, beloved, for your pieces, for what you have overcome, for your story, for your invention, for your witty ideas? So this is no time to talk ourselves out of a promotion, to talk ourselves out of our next job that God has, our next assignment. It's really time to just move swiftly with momentum, with power, with anointing. Oh my God, I am so excited for you. I'm excited for you because I know what I heard. I know what I heard God say. I heard him say, it is over. The days of lack, the days of slack, the days of stunted, the days of stop, those things that have just kept you and me from doing what we have been called to do. Yes, you and me, those things that have kept us from moving forward. So I just want you to know this morning that you got a coach in your corner. You got an apostle in your corner. You got a marketplace minister in your corner. You've got some people and a team. I've got some folks behind me. We're going to be on Periscope. We're going to be in the marketplace. We're going to be in your city. We're going to be in your town. We will sit in your living room. We will help you craft your ideas. The Lord said to me, I have given my people ideas, Yolanda. I have given them vision. I have spoken into their ears on their pillow. I have spoken to them in their closets. He said, but they have no one to help them to frame it. He said, this is why I sent Joseph into Egypt. This is why I sent Esther into Persia. This is why I sent Daniel into Babylon, because he had to have those who had the heart of God at the top of the mountain, in government, in media, in family, in business. He needed the people who knew his heart to be on the top of the mountain. And so we are committed through what we're doing on this Sunday. I need to mention that we are moving forward to really ignite the voice of leaders in the mountains. I will be joined by my own mentor and someone who I love as a spiritual father. Apostle Axel Sipak will be with us. He is the new innovative voice on the mountains. He is out here now saying to apostles and prophets and evangelists and pastors and teachers, saying to the remnant, saying to the ecclesia, hey, come on, you got something to say. And so he started Epic, Extraordinary People Influencing Culture. I would say that's you and me. Extraordinary people influencing culture. So we're going to be on this Sunday night. Go to my Facebook page. It's Yolanda Powell and Yolanda Powell Transcontinental. Sign up. It's an investment minimal of $97. It's valued at about $400 for what we're going to be pouring out over 4 hours, maybe 5 hours of information and strategies and stealth ideas. So this is not a time to count pennies. This is a time to make an investment and say, I'm ready to scale the mountain. I am ready to get on top. I'm ready to take my ideas right to a lawyer and get my pieces done, my patents done, to get those things done that God had put in my belly. Do you know we are solutionists? I heard one of my team members say that we are solutionists. Jesus was the ultimate solutionist. He came to heal the world and to bring them into another healing moment, to take them out of problem and out of derision and out of difficulty and disease and into healing and into restoration and into transformation and ultimately into reformation. Well, this is my first scope. This is such a wonderful time, but I don't want to belabor your morning. I know that you have things to do. I admonish you to get moving, to do not stay stuck. If you are stuck, give us a shout. Let us know. I need some help, and my team and I, the Power Speak team, will be there to help unlock you, to unlock your voice, to unlock your vision, to unlock your value. Listen, this is the time, again, not to drag, not to be slack, not to be afraid. Remember, we are rebuking fear, backing it up to the wall and saying, you and your days are over in my life. I've got things to do and mountains to conquer. Well, it's been a joy. It's been a joy for you and I to be together. Just a few of you this morning, but hey, tell somebody that we'll be on 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll also be on at 12 noon, same time, same station, just doing a brief lunch time, particularly for those who can't make an early morning. But again, I'm Dr. Yolanda Powell, the Power Speaking Reformer and the Leadership Strategist for the Kingdom of God. Blessings to you. Have a tremendous day. And remember, you have the power.